Hey there, how's everybody doing? Told you all I'd be doing these lives on the phone on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And so here I am. Didn't hardly sleep last night, so I'm tired. Did a uh, interview earlier this afternoon and got that over with. That should be out tomorrow on uh, on my channel. But just tell me what y'all want me to chat about. I make these lives during the week on the phone. I don't make them too long, maybe 20, 30 minutes, something like that, you know. Just kind of chop it up with you, everybody. See how everybody's doing. We got 4 people in here. Hit that like while you're in here too. But on TikTok today, or yesterday, someone told me to make a video, and I made a video, and it was kind of giving people inspiration during their rough times, you know. And this morning I had a comment. The guy said he needed to hear that. You know, that it really feels good when you do something and you're trying to help people, but you don't know unless they give you feedback, you know. So that's why I do all this, try to help people, keep people out of prison, keep people from going to prison, let people know about prison that may have incarcerated loved ones. And that's what the video is going to be about tomorrow with that interview I did. This woman, she has a don't know for sure if it's her boyfriend or husband. It's in the Virginia prison system. I think he's in Lawrenceville. And she's having trouble dealing with the DOC where it comes to him. And I know how that goes. I mean, my people could tell you about that. The DOC does not like giving answers to anybody on the outside. It's true. But this video I made last night on TikTok, I it was like a 2-part video. I told the ex-cons that don't give up, that their worst day in free world was better than their best day in prison. And to everybody in general, I said, you know, don't let the bad times get to you. Don't. I said, you know, I was down when I was in prison after my 5th parole hearing. And I told this guy that I was about to give up on trying to get out. Not give up on life, just give up on trying to get out. And I couldn't withstand the storm. And he told me, he said, man, he said, when you get to thinking like that, just think of yourself as the storm. You'll make it. And what reminded me of that is yesterday I was at a store and I seen a guy wearing a shirt. It just blew me away because on the shirt it says, the devil told me I could not withstand the storm, and I told the devil I am the storm. So you guys, if you're down and everything, just remember, you can make it. There's always, I always also try to remember that no matter how bad it may get, there's always somebody having it worse than you. I even thought like that while I was in prison. Yeah, you know, I may or may not get out of prison. You know, I was doing a life sentence with the possibility of parole. But there's some people They have no chance of getting out. None. And some of them been there a long time. Like my partner, he came in about the same time I did, and he's still in there. He's got like 34 years in. But, I mean, he's got a chance of getting out. They just haven't been letting him out. Hey, Janice, sorry about that. I got to figure out how to send these notifications on the phone. I don't know how to do it here on the phone, you know. Maybe I should do it on the computer and then do the lives on the phone, you know. So that's my fault. You guys weren't notified because I just did it. Because I keep thinking I got to do the notifications on the phone. I know I can also do it on my laptop. And just about that is, you know, like that shirt I saw that guy wearing. The devil told him he couldn't withstand the storm. He said, "I am the storm." That's the way we got to think, Janice. We can't let things get us down. But I know you're going through a lot, man. I've been through that. That's just, what can you say to situations like that, you know? It's like when I lost my brother, you know. It devastated me. But anyway, Janice, it's like I was saying earlier, these lives I do on the phone, they ain't going to be too long. Maybe 20, 30 minutes or so, you know. But just to, kind of give you guys a filler in between the videos. We should have an interview. I was saying earlier, we should have an interview video coming out tomorrow where I interviewed this woman whose boyfriend or husband was in prison. But we'll see. It's been hot here in Missouri, but at least I can sit out here and not be just sweating pouring off of me. But talking about bad things, I just watched a video, a fellow YouTuber, I'm not going to give his name. He's going through a bad spot too. And actually, I didn't catch the last part, Janice. What was it? You have to wait for what? I mean, I'm glad he's getting out of the hole, but that does bring on a whole different thing of problems, you know. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie to you, Janice. I mean, you're good people, and I can't lie to you, but it does, coming out of the hole, being on the yard. That's a whole nother worry there, Stressful. The yard is very stressful. I've been on the yard for 29 years. It's stressful as hell. Sometimes when I go to the hole, it's like a break from being on the yard, It's like a relief for a little bit, I could relax for a little bit. But it is just, in the hole, you really don't have to worry about a whole lot, except, man, it's, yeah, you gotta be, if people know that you're about to get out, you gotta be careful because they could set him up with a a knife or anything, you know. It's just, it's just bad. But you know, I know you don't. A lot of people may not believe this. I hope you do, Janice. But there's not a day it goes by I don't think about people incarcerated that I've heard about. Like your John, I think about him. Marlene's son, I think about her son in prison. I think about Kevin in prison. And people don't, you know, I just don't. I understand, you know, Janice, I'm going to be honest with you, it'd be safer for him in the home. He's less likely to get in trouble, less likely to get a new charge, less likely something happening to him, you know, but I can't tell him what to do. I mean, you can deliver a message from me to him if you want to, and 198 days is not long. It really isn't. It's less than a year. It's like 6 months, man. Something like that, you know. He could, if he's done this much time in the hole, he can do 6 months in the hole, you know. That's the way I see it. But, you know, I can't tell a grown man what to do. I can only give suggestions and advice. Hey, Brian, thank you. Appreciate that. You know what? I need God's comfort and blessings, man. You know, especially His comfort. But I want to tell you guys something. Doing these videos very therapeutic for me. But at the same time, it's kind of a load because not only am I bringing back memories of me being in prison, but I'm truly wanting to help people. I'm wanting people to stay out of prison. I'm wanting people not to go to prison to start with. I'm wanting those who have people in prison. I'm trying to educate them on how the prison is like. And it's a load sometimes, you know. But it's something I enjoy doing. I really enjoy helping people. And, you know, it's something that, after all I've been through, is something that makes me feel good. And, but I get heartbreaking stories from people. You know, people just don't send me comments telling me that they enjoy what I'm doing. You know, that I've helped them, this and that. I get them on DMs, I get them on emails, and I'm like, wow, man. Sometimes, oh, thanks, Janice. Appreciate that, man. I really do. Yeah, you know, Janice, when I was in prison, I was a butthead too sometimes, you know. Um, but I wasn't trying to be. And he may not be trying to be. Um, I felt I had to do things a certain way. Oh, I'm not going to stop, Brian. You know, I enjoy helping you all. And if I can just keep one person from going to prison, help one ex-con stay out of prison, it means the world to me if I know that. Like that comment I got from that guy this morning, he said he needed that, and that meant the world to me. But you know, I wasn't trying to be a butthead, Janice, to my family and stuff. I just felt I had to do things a certain way, and if I didn't, people would see me a different way in prison, you know? I felt there were certain rules that I had to follow, or the way I've been behaving, or otherwise it'd be all bad. And that may be what he's thinking. He may not be trying to be a butthead. He may be thinking he has to do this. Is it normal to show care? Yeah. Hey there, Broken System. How you doing? I'll tell you what that is, Janice. It's not that he doesn't care for people on the outside. I can tell you exactly what that is. Hey, Marlene. Marlene, how you doing? That's my fault that there was no notification, Marlene. It wasn't YouTube's fault this time. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Broken System. Glad you got back, Lauren. But anyway, Janice, there was people who had in prison who had loved ones on the outside that they cared a lot about. If you was on the inside and was around them, you would know this. But they would not write them or let them the family come and see them because it was too painful. Not only was it too painful for them, they did not want to cause pain for those on the outside, but what they don't realize is a lot of times they're causing more pain. And a lot of convicts, they try to put on this hard exterior to people on the outside. They got to be hard, they got to be tough, and to people on the inside. But really, yeah, but really they care. They really do. Most really care. There's a very few people in prison that don't care. And those guys are dangerous, very dangerous. In my book, in my opinion. So, like Marlene's, I pray for that too, Marlene. I really do. I was just telling Janice about that. There's not a day go by that I don't think about your son or her John in prison and other people I know that have loved ones in prison. I think about this all the time. I mean, I really do. Because I care about these people in there, and I care about my subscribers and their loved ones who have people in prison. Somebody once told me that they thought I had my mind too much on prison, that I was thinking too much about people in prison when I should not be thinking about them. Even Kevin told me that. Yeah, no, don't be sorry, Marlene. That's my fault. That's right. Prayers for your son. Like Brian said, we 4 months left. That's not long, Marlene. That's not long at all, man. That makes me happy just thinking about that. That's what is that? 120 days. I know you're a happy mom. But it's a good feeling. You gonna go pick him up, Marlene, or is he taking a bus or what? You don't know? Yeah, we all care about Marlene, man. She's a good woman, man. Oh, and I think I mentioned this earlier too, but I want to say it one more time. That's right. Exactly what Brightside said. The light at the end of the tunnel is getting brighter. Trust me, it's not a train. But I said something earlier about doing these videos and talking to you guys and all this and that. It's very therapeutic for me. So I want to thank each and every one of you guys. It means a lot. Tell you what it means. Where I'd be if I hadn't been started talking to you guys. Maybe a nut house somewhere, because this coming out into this world after 29 years is that's right. But I just want to kind of lift you guys up today. You guys deserve it after all you've done for me. Marlene, it's gonna be all right. I hope he's changed though. Thanks, thanks, Broken System. Appreciate you. Let's hope he's changed, Marlene. And if you want, um, you can have him talk to me. I'll do what I can. I'm not a great speaker or anything, but I can talk to him. I still want to interview him though too. That's right. Oh, thanks, man. It'd be great. That's awesome. I want to meet all these people. And sometimes I have trouble reading these names on this phone that pop up. I thought Marlene was his name was Marlon. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear your oldest boy's in jail, Marlene. Man, when are we gonna learn, man? They broke me of the habit the first time. But when I say we, I'm talking about people in general. Yeah, this a dog barking at me. But yeah. Oh, thank you, Maureen. I really appreciate seeing that. Broken System here that's talking to us now. That's the woman I interviewed today, talked to today, and probably going to try to have that video out tomorrow. So yeah, I appreciate you guys saying that. That means a lot to me, really, because it makes me feel what I'm doing worthwhile. Uh, I started out when I first got out just talking to people in the neighborhood. Then I went to Quora website. I still talk to people in the neighborhood when I can. People on Quora convinced me to go to YouTube and do videos. So it's all about trying to help people. Yeah, you'll catch up, Janice. And take your time, man. There's no hurry. I'm always gonna be around. That's right, Broken System. But need to go check out Broken Systems channel if you guys haven't already. Uh, Marlene and Janice, you guys really might want to check her out. She, you know, just like you, she's got a loved one in prison. Yeah, I've had it happen to me too, Marlene. My phone just goes black sometimes. My phone's stupid though. It does things on its own. I thought you had to do things for it to change the settings. My phone changes its settings on its own. Hey, Miss Poppy. Or Mari Poppy, I'm sorry. I keep wanting to say Miss Poppy. Yeah, I'm just down here, Mari, trying to uplift these people. Yeah, she is, Janice. She really is. You know, and she, like me, she knows that the system's broken. You know, a lot of us know that. We just need to get other people to understand it. They're not making things better. You know, the Missouri Department of Corrections puts out this thing. I just lost you guys for a minute. Yeah, I know, Mari. That's true, Marlene. You know, and I can talk about anything with you. You guys too. I know that. You know, it's amazing how I feel like I know you people, each and every one of you. I never thought that would happen. Expecting that. Hey, leave me alone, puppy. Where'd you come from anyway? Little dog came out of nowhere. Somebody needs to give you a bath. I really don't want to pet you. You're dirty. Are you a stray? Go home. Anyway, I agree, Janice. We need more and more people realizing this, and if we can get more and more people to understand, our numbers will get higher. You know, we will. Oh, Mari, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Uh, See, that's what I'm talking about. You guys just, I feel sometimes. Oh, did you? Rob Counts? You went to Three House, did you, Rob? That's where I was at. But that, Mari, uh, I appreciate you, man. Yeah. Sometimes, you know, the love you guys show me, I don't think I deserve. Yeah, that's where I was at, Rob. Exactly. Three House, first cell. That's the first cell was the first cell they put me in, and later on I ended up upstairs. And Four House, which is uh, A Hall, that when I was there, that was the honor house. They had regular beds and everything else up in there. Yeah, it was very bad, Rob. It was very violent, and I went back there too. Oh, thanks, Janice. Uh, I went back there too a couple years ago. Man, it just brought back so many memories. I seen it come alive again for a few seconds. That really bothered me. Oh, thank you, Maury. I try, you know. I really try. And the love you guys show tells me that it's worthwhile. I appreciate y'all. I really do. That's why I enjoy those regular Saturday Night Live so much. Just sitting there talking to you guys, man, it's just amazing to me, you know. Yeah, you know when you, I was never on the side of my family was talking to people on the inside. Yeah, it's my therapy night too, Janice. Trust me on that. Yeah, that's my therapy. Like in the countries too. He said it's his therapy thing too. But I can't. I don't know the pain of somebody on the outside, that, except for Kevin, and I kind of have an understanding what's going on with him, you know. But like my mom, my family, and everybody, I could not understand the pain they was really going through, because my mom said the same thing. She'd get off the phone and she didn't know when, if that was the last time she was going to get to talk to me. That's got to be a scary ass feeling, man. Damn. Yeah, it is. It's horrible, Janice. You know, my mom told me, she goes, you know, I'm not just, you're not the only one doing this life sentence. I'm doing it too. And then the pain in her, my family's face when they leave the visiting room. Oh, are they, Rob? Yeah. I know where Salem's at. I'm from Newburgh, Rob. Newburgh, Missouri. Small world, huh? But yeah, the pain in their face when they leave. My mom a lot of times left the visiting room in tears. It just tore me apart, man. And that might have been what inspired me to try to help people, keep them from going to, young people from going to prison. You know, I don't want to see young people go to prison, man. You know, oh, you live in Iowa now? Exactly, that broken system. That's very true. I don't want to see young people that's messing up and going to prison. They don't understand. They're hurting so many people, so many. Their families, their loved ones, their community. Yeah, there's cockroaches, Maury, but the Walls is the only place I knew. Missouri State Penitentiary is the only place I knew that had the giant ones. My gosh, those things was huge. I couldn't believe how big they were. They're the biggest I ever seen. And they had mice and rats running all over the place too. Hey, hey, Rebecca. Thank you. Yeah. Uh, how do I feel about private prisons? They're the worst type of prisons that there are. They're worse than the state prisons. It's nothing but profit. I did some research on that. This one guy who is like the president of this private prison corporation. I think it's called Corporate Corrections or something like that. The guy's a billionaire now. Yeah, like the Broken System said, they're horrible, terrible. Yeah, yeah, the politicians have a stake in them. Yeah, that's just the housing, but he's worth more than that to them. Yeah, that's right. They are a body for the sale. Yeah, you guys are all right on this. people always talk about prison reform, but it's, to me, yes, I guess you could say reform, but it's like Broken System was saying. They need to get job training skills in there. They need to get job training skills in there and uh, real rehabilitation. You know, look at it this way. Somebody goes in as a teenager and comes out when he's 50s, has no job skills. How hard do you think it is going to be for him to find a job? Yeah, programs and therapy, but good programs, not just any. Uh, Thanks, Rob. Appreciate it. Um, just trying to help people, Rob. But they need, yeah, good programs. You know, would you rather have somebody come out and live next to you, get out of prison, and he has no job training skills, no rehabilitation, and he's in your community, or would you rather have somebody come out that has a job skill and is rehabilitated? I'm gonna go with the latter. Yeah. Holy cow! You guys have got me on here for 37 minutes. I only meant to be 20, 30 minutes. Exactly, Janice. That's true. They are not commodities, but they treat us like we're uh, yeah, mental health too. They treat people in prison like they're just, I don't know, like they're warehousing cattle or something. You know? How did we change the court system? Is that what you said? I don't know about that, man, but that needs to be overhauled too, the court system. Because look, it's these politicians. Oh, how did we change the corrupt system? I don't know, Miss Mary Poppy. I do not know. But something has to be done. It's just going to get worse. I mean, the politicians, the judges, the prosecutors, all of this is on that. You know, they give somebody that's protecting a family member a lot of time, but they give somebody with a sex case 5 to 10 years. And as far as I'm concerned, those with messed up cases should spend their life in prison. That's exactly right, Maury. It is sickening too. You know, it's frustrating too. You know, because you think, well, what can we do? We can't beat them. What can we do? You know, it's like Maury was saying. That's right. Everybody hit that like. Yeah, drug dealers get more time than murderers. You know, what is really messed up? Drug dealers get more, uh, many times get more time than a child molester. Thank you, Marlene. You know, I really do care, and it's painful. You know, it hurts. Sometimes I wish I didn't care. You know, but I can't help it. But you know, you got somebody goes in there for drugs, marijuana. He's got more time than somebody with a sex case. There was an Amish guy in prison. Yeah, broken system. Um, there was an Amish guy. I didn't even know Amish was into this, but he was in prison for growing marijuana, growing weed. Had a shitload of time, and these child molesters and these people with sex cases, 5 or 10 years. It doesn't make no sense. no sense whatsoever to me. I don't see the reasoning. But this Amish guy told me, he says, you know how all the Amish build a barn together and we build it in like one day? And I said, yeah, I know. I said, I've been around you guys on, I said, there's a couple communities not far from where I grew up. And that's right, Janice. And he said, well, the same way with growing the weed. He said, I was just the only one that took the weight for it so that we all wouldn't get busted. And I said, man, that's honorable. But I said, it's really messed. Yeah, it's all about money. It really is. And I don't know what we can do to change this shit. That's right, money, money, money. As the song goes. The Voles wanted to get high, didn't they? Didn't they, Maury? I'd be mad if something made my weed. Yeah, it does happen through politics. It's true. There's some people who have done that broken system. There's on YouTube. There's a few videos. I'll try to find them for you. People who record conditions on the inside. Yeah, damn Voles. Hey, broken system. You can go on YouTube and type in phone videos. I think it's phone videos. You type in, you'll see videos of inside the prison. I thank you guys for that. I bring us all together. Maybe we can eventually get something together. And Mari Poppy, it's like I've said before. Marlene and Janice know this. It's not my channel. It's all of our channel. Yeah, pack rat created mess. Yeah, I hate pack rats. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off of here. Um, I enjoyed talking to you guys so much. I was on here longer than I planned on being. But I appreciate you guys stopping in and chatting with me. Really, it means a lot to me. It means the world to me. Thank you. And bye. Until next time. Thursday. I'll be on here Thursday afternoon. Bye.